Hello. Welcome, everybody. We got a friggin' great show for you tonight. So let's cut the crap and let's friggin' get right to it, okay? So first up, we've got a... Oh my God!
Mariah, oh no! Are you okay?
Oh God! Our last show, it was too awesome. Oh God! Oh frig! Oh man! Oh, all my energy's been sapped. I think my two hearts are starting to give out.
Your two hearts, what? Wait, is this a Doctor Who thing? Are we doing a Doctor Who?
Shut up, Donna! Okay. Oh, jeez. I think it's time for me to go. You were fantastic. And you know what? So was I.
Oh my God, what happened? Where am I? Is there tea? Did we defeat the Centaurans?
Dude!
What?
It's the Late Night Show.
Huh?
You host it!
Whoa! What's happening? It's the energy of my regeneration. It's calamitized the neutron igniter. We need to reverse the polarity on the flux generator, or every single person in the audience will experience an inverse of causality and become their own grandmothers.
Once again in English, please?
The studio is crashing!
What?
Ah! Don't worry, I know what to do. I'm the doctor, I'm the host. Adol Z?
Choose your character! Maggie Smith!
Hello, welcome. I am Maggie Smith, and welcome to World 4-1 of the Late Bit Show. Thank you so much for selecting me as your host. And I'm not alone up here. We got my favorite NPC. That's Newton, playable character. Andrew Newton up here, everyone. Please give it up for Newton. Thank you so much. Wow. You are the real stars. And on the other side of me over here is the man, the myth, the legend of Zelda, music adapter, Boy Meets Robot! Oh, those sweet tunes. Coming up, though, we are taking on LARP. That's why we got someone from Moonrise LARP game stopping by. But first, some housekeeping, guys. I got some important news. This month, we are having a game contest where you could win a free copy of one of my all-time favorite video games of all time, which is the same sentence twice in a row. A copy of Super Mario Odyssey. You're gonna get your own copy of it for the Switch. What? That's right, Newton. Stop questioning me.
I believe
Stop
you.
it. Newton, why don't you tell him, how does it work?
Thanks, Maggie.
Thanks.
It's a classic speedrun contest, Maggie. So basically, we're going back to the beginning with Super Mario Brothers 1. So if anyone wants to play level 1-1. If you get the fastest time, you're gonna stop, pause, take a screenshot of your time. You can play it for free on the Nintendo Switch if you have the online membership on their NES app. And then check out latebitshow.com for any details. You'll win a brand new copy of Super Mario
Not
Odyssey.
a dusty old copy.
No, a
Fresh,
brand new copy.
Crisp, right out the case. Newton, are you a Mario boy?
Yeah.
You are? You're a Mario boy?
I'm a Mario boy.
I'm a Mario boy too, as you can see from my excellent costume
nice.
change. I know it's probably hard to recognize me, but you know who the main Mario boy is tonight? It's Max back here. As we can see, he's playing some Mario right now. Max, watch out!
Hey!
Watch out! He's gonna be playing with us all night long. In fact, Max, whenever you're ready, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this hat to you. That was dope! Holy shit! We did not practice that. He did not know I was gonna do that. Excellent. Well, folks, let's get into it because I can't wait any longer for the next thing that's gonna happen. I can't believe I get to say the next words. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the author of the Harry Potter books, JK Rowling. She's here.
Hi, that's fine. That's enough.
JK Rowling, what an honor to meet you. Thank you so
Please
much.
call me Joe.
Okay. Joe, we're friends. Hey, Joe. As you know, everyone here in the audience wrote down some of their deepest, darkest Harry Potter questions on these cards, and you've agreed to answer them. We are so excited.
Yes, well, we will see.
What do you mean? What do you mean? We'll see. We're super excited.
Well, people think that they want to know the answers, but when they get the answers, they jump down my throat. So we will see.
I really doubt that's gonna happen. I'm sure they're gonna be great. Let me ask the first one here.
Sure.
Okay. Mr. Weasley, when enchanting his flying Ford Anglia.
Yes, yes, he hit 3 Muggle children. Yes, it's canon. Next.
Okay, folks, you heard it here first. Peeves.
Yes, Peeves is the middle of 3 children, and his full Christian name is Wallace P. Johns. Do you really think that you're the first person to ask me about Peeves' middle name?
It's written right here. I cannot
Everybody
believe.
asks it. I know it. I
Okay.
wrote it.
Nearly headless.
You know what? Give me those. All right. Nearly headless Nick. All right. Well, nearly headless Nick owned 3 slaves. Yes. Someone asked me that. Stonehenge. Yes. It was Merlin's cousin's house. Mystery fucking solved, you anthropologists. Neville Longbottom. Okay. You know, everyone thinks they're so smart, Maggie. Everyone thinks that Neville Longbottom has the biggest penis in all of Gryffindor.
Okay.
But you know what? If Neville Longbottom really had the biggest penis, don't you think I would have called him Neville Long Penis? No, it's Colin Creevy. Huge wonka. Professor McGonagall is allergic to dairy but eats it anyways. She's strong.
Oh my God.
Rita Skeeter has definitely had sex with a ground beetle, and the beetle thought it was just fine.
Was she animagus at the time or just?
You know, who knows? Either way.
Oh my God. Okay.
One of the Patil twins has a miscarriage. I know, I didn't want to think about it, but somebody asked me that, and I'm not going to tell you which one because it's upsetting. Ludo Bagman gets me too'd. Seamus Finnegan does a Benjamin Button and is now a baby. He loves it. Fang dies. Goyle eats ass. And he's good at it.
All right, you know what? I don't think I can take this anymore. JK Rowling, why don't you just go ahead and
nice
thank
to
you so much for being here. Everyone read The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman. It's a really good book series. Oh my God. All right, folks, moving right along. It's Thanksgiving. Isn't that great? No, it's not, because you're a nerd and you'd probably prefer to spend your Thanksgiving playing Pandemic Legacy with Howl's Moving Castle on in the background. But instead, you see that desperate look in your mother's eye at the dinner table that screams, "Please, God, just say something normal." So this year, we've got you covered in a segment we want to call How to Speak to Your Muggle Relatives This Holiday Season. Andrew, give us a topic.
Absolutely, Maggie. Our first topic, if you know anyone who likes cheese, you've heard of it. It's Keto.
Gee, honey, I sure hope you like my sides. They're all keto.
Keto is a diet high in healthy fats that is most famous for helping children with seizures.
Wow.
You see that, Newton? You don't even have to have an opinion on it. You just have to know what it is. Why don't you set him up with a new topic?
Absolutely, Maggie. You're going to hear a lot about this one this year. It's football.
Oh man, Cleveland Browns are all hyped this year.
Yeah, I sure hope they get a pick 6.
Nice.
You don't even really have to know what it is, just as long as you say words that make sense. Newton, give him another one.
Absolutely, Maggie. Wowee, we've got dating.
I'm so excited to be getting married, but planning it is pretty stressful.
You're gonna look great. I know it.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
When in doubt, just give a compliment. Newton, give him another one.
Politics.
I'm not sure that Elizabeth Warren can escape the same fate as Hillary Clinton.
Gee, this keto stuffing sure is cheesy.
Thanks, and it's keto.
Keto?
Keto!
That's right. Avoid talking about politics at all costs by talking about keto. Whatever you do, don't do this.
Oh man, I really don't like those superhero movies very much, but I sure do enjoy watching NCIS New Orleans.
NCSI New Orleans, I heard that was kind of controversial. You know what else was controversial? Star Wars The Last Jedi. Yeah, a lot of fans didn't actually like Star Wars The Last Jedi, but I was a big fan of it. One of the big problems that people had with Star Wars The Last Jedi was that Admiral Holdo does a hyperspace maneuver into the Supremacy, the First Order cruiser that is chasing them across space. They didn't like the fact that that breaks the rules of Star Wars canon, but I hate to break it to you, Star Wars is just like a Space Wizard cartoon. There aren't actually rules. Like, why didn't we do that against the Death Star? Easy. Everybody knows that the Death Star projects its own gravity well. So any ship that tried to attack the Death Star like that would be torn into atoms and flung across time. And it all just makes so much sense in my mind.
So are you dating anyone?
No.
Well, folks, we tried. Maybe you're better off just putting a bunch of food in your face and not talking. From all of us here at the Late Bit Show, happy holidays and may the peace be with you. Pun. Welcome back, folks. Tonight we are thrilled to have as our guest from Moonrise LARP Games, Tiffany, Keane, Schaefer, everybody. Tiffany. Oh, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. How's it going? Okay.
For having me?
Yay, Tiffany. So, I have so many questions. First of all, what's LARP?
Oh, wow. Just right off the bat.
Right out the gate. Some people don't know, they need to be reminded.
For sure. It's just so, it's actually a kind of a polarizing question. There's a lot of different answers to that.
We're gonna dig right deep into that.
Right, like right into the soul of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, anytime that you are role-playing a character that is not your own, it is considered live-action role-play, so it is considered LARP. So
Great.
if you've ever been to a haunted house and you act like you're a victim of a, haunted, like mansion,
Yes,
you're kind of LARPing in a way.
Great.
Anything from also like laser tag, if you ever have you ever done laser tag?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Big time.
Laser tag, yeah. Paintballing, like
Great.
you're kind of acting out a scenario.
You totally are.
And it's, so that's like little LARP.
Okay. Oh, little LARP.
Little LARPing.
Just like you guys are.
Like a little bit. And then of course you get into like the blockbuster LARPs where
Okay.
it's over like 4 days and you are in a castle.
Okay. So here's what that sounds crazy good. That sounds amazing. What is Moonrise's deal in terms of that? Are you guys doing these castles?
We are doing, so Moonrise Games is a blockbuster style LARP, so it is immersive and over a course of a weekend usually. So yeah, for 4 days we take over really large, expansive, immersive locations and we kind of build a world and you live in that world for like 4 days.
Wow. How do you go about creating the world? Is there like a team of people who
There's
are
so many different ways.
Okay.
And we have kind of quite a few games now and it's
spooks?
We're spooked. We have a haunted game.
Right now.
I mean, I assume that's just gonna stay. We'll be fine.
It'll be all right.
So you have these haunted LARPs. You
Yes,
talk
we
about
do.
them once, and all of our lights go out.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
So we actually have a few different LARPs.
Okay.
We do have a horror LARP that's coming up in November, which is called Dark Labyrinth, and
Okay.
it takes place in the 1920s.
Oh my god. Okay, cool.
Yes.
A horror 20s LARP.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Very like deco punk.
Okay. Now, so how did you get involved in LARPing in general at
boy.
first, and then where did like Moonrise come
Yes. So for those of you who don't know, I'm also the artistic director of Otherworld, which is
in? Heard of it? It's where we are right now,
It's where
Otherworld
we are.
Theater.
it's a LARP within a LARP.
Whoa. Just like how you're watching a screen within a screen within a screen.
So you can kind of say that like I've done some like nerd theater.
Could you?
So I founded Otherworld Theater in 2012. And then I was on YouTube, like you do, and I saw Momo O'Brien, who's a very famous LARPer. She was at a LARP that was in Poland, and they took over a castle, and it was a wizard school LARP.
That's ridiculous.
And I was like, wow, that is so powerful, because she talked about her experience and how empowering it was for her. As someone who was kind of like a little bit on the shy side at first and like really couldn't like make friends. And then she was like, wow, I feel really empowered at this LARP to like be able to like open up because I'm playing another character, and that character's passions and objectives slowly became my own, and I felt more like I could be at home and make friends. And I was like, wow, that's so empowering. That's so cool. And then she also talked about like taking like potions class. And I was like, that is also really awesome. I can't afford to go to Poland. Oh my God. And I was like, what if I could bring that experience here to the States? And there were some LARPs that were doing it too. There's, you know, like it's like a big community essentially. But there really wasn't one in the Midwest. And I found a castle called Stronghold, which is 2 hours away from here.
What?
There is a castle 2 hours away. And so we started a fantasy game, and that was Chronicles of the Realm.
Okay.
Our first game had 22 players. Our last game had 90 people. Oh my God. So in 2 years, we have grown exponentially in our experience-based immersive location. It's a nerd vacation, essentially.
Absolutely. And you got moonrisegames.com?
Yeah, we also have brochures in the lobby, but yeah, you can check us out on Otherworld's website, actually.
Okay.
It's otherworldtheater.org, and then there's a LARP tab. And you can click the LARP tab, you can see all of our upcoming games. We actually have a Wizard School LARP that's coming up in January, which is Albion School of Sorcery. And it's 4 days, and it's all inclusive. It includes your room, your board, wand, your uniform, and all your meals.
Incredible. I will see you there. Tiffany, Keane, Schaefer, everybody. Tiffany, thank you so much.